Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dear Dana. It's Saturday night. Hello, Harry Nelson, Care Bear, and PPP. How are you all doing? I'm glad you're here with me because I am having a time. I need you tonight, people. I need you. This one night I need you. Hey, Shelly Marie. I'm happy to see all of you and all of you out in the bushes. Hello, hello, hello. Breathe in to the count of 4. I need this tonight, people. Exhale to the count of 4. Inhale to the count of 4. Exhale to the count of 4. Inhale to the count of 4. Shake up all that stuff.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said?
Inhale all that
think you understand
air.
what you're doing. And my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you, I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing. Sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me?
Yeah, don't gaslight me, baby. I can't handle it tonight. I can't handle it.
Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you. It's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid.
Throw some love my way tonight, baby. It's I need it.
I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted. My heart's been wounded.
I'm so happy to see all of you. And hello out in the bushes. How are you doing? Surrounding myself with my magic wand. Woo! I could use a drink, actually. I wish I had my blueberry wine. That might be a good thing. I should have poured myself some blueberry wine. Let me tell you, I have been in pain for 2 days. 2 days. And it's getting on my last nerve. My last nerve. I about can't take it. I'm good at sending healing other people's way. Not so good about being able to do it to myself. When you're in pain yourself, it's hard to lift up that energy and do it to yourself. You know, you've heard pain on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm on a 15 right now. I am on a level 15. And I came anyway. I came anyway. Hey, Cynthia living with MS. Hey, Shoeless One. So happy to see you, my friend. So happy to see you. I'm not going to lie. I'm this close on the verge of tears. But I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it. I had to finish a business plan for college today. 15 is hell. It probably shows on my face. I hope not, but it probably does. I'm so sorry, Cynthia, but you get it. If the weather does this and you're under stress, the pain amps the hell up. And that is where I am. I had a seizure on Thanksgiving. That probably didn't help. Hey, Aaron D54. I usually try not to gripe about it, but ooh, honey. Thank you, Care Bear. And talking about a business plan. First of all, I've never done a business plan. Weather and sick, but sending healing prayers to you, Cynthia. Sending healing prayers to you. And love and healing prayers out to everybody in the bushes. I have never done a business plan ever in my whole life. And they asked for one at this college. And Stephen goes, "Hey, Shelly Marie. Oh, still in bed. I'm hoping you get some rest." Oh, good for you, Shameless One. Hoping you get some good rest. Throw in the link for anybody who wants to come up. But um, anyway, I'd never done a business plan, and my husband goes, "Don't worry, I'll help you do it." Well, when he looked at this business plan, he goes, what they wanted, he goes, "I've never in my life seen anything like that." And I was like, "Great, that's all I need to know." Oh, the house sold? You mean Nana's house sold? Tell me you mean Nana's house sold. I hope you mean Nana's house sold. Hey, unapologetically Romeo. Your stomach was hurting, but you're doing good now. Good. Nans, yep. Okay, that's good. Good. That makes it easy for you. That makes it easier for you. Romeo said he's doing better. That is so good to hear. You know, even if I feel like hell, I always feel better when I'm around y'all. Y'all always have that loving, healing energy, that sweetness and that kindness. So I didn't want to miss out being around y'all. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, that business plan. I had never done anything like that in my life. And so they, she wanted it to be 8 to 30 pages. Are you kidding me? 8 to 30 pages. I'd look at that thing and I'd leave. I'd go back and do some of it and I'd leave. Mission statement, value statement, and projection into 3 years. All this other kind of stuff. I'd do some of it and I'd leave. And then it was like, what unique qualities do you have? I was like, I don't want to answer that. How am I supposed to answer that? And what would bring people back to, what would bring people back to you? Why is that in a business plan? I'd leave, I'd come back. I'd leave, I'd come back. I finally finished that sucker tonight and had Stephen look over it and found a couple of mistakes and stuff. I have never been so happy to get something done. And doing that thing when you're hurting, OMG. I need a glass of wine. Maybe I'll message Steve and tell him to bring me a glass of that blueberry wine. I wonder if that would make it worse or help. I haven't had a glass of wine in I don't know when. Unapologetically Romeo. Please check out his channel. And I look rough. And check out PPP4. Man, I look bad. Sorry, y'all. And anybody else that has a channel, Cynthia with MS, she has a channel. Please check her out. Good, I'm glad you got some videos out. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a hypnotherapy for sleep, faceless, sometime this week. I actually got, not going to say their name, another creator that didn't feel good about hypnosis or didn't know what it was about. I don't know if they're nervous, scared, whatever. Actually broke down and came to me and gave in and did hypnotherapy. And this person was glad that they did. It really helped and they were happy that they did. Romel says, I'm trying to do more vlogs. Good. Usually during Christmas time, a lot of people will do a vlog a day. I've never done that. I don't know that I could have the energy to do a vlog a day or walk around my house vlogging. I can imagine it would be hard to do vlogging working full time. Romeo. Oh, thank you, Care Bear. That is very sweet of you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're getting rest, Sheila Steve, and I'm glad that you're Nan's house, though. What did you say, Henry? Mostly boilerplate. They don't read, just need a bit of confidence for those business plans. What's a boilerplate, Henry? I don't know what a boilerplate is. But I'm serious. I've never been so happy to have. That's out of my wheelhouse. I'm probably going to be glad that I did it because it'll be something that I hold on to and I can adjust, year after year as things grow. And my eyes just twitching. A boilerplate is just a standard program. Yeah. I'm so hoping to have a regular office sometime next year. But, it's been very efficient I've had some come to my house for hypnotherapy, but I don't want that to be a regular thing. Mainly those people knew me in person. I don't know. We talked about doing a standalone office in the front den of my house and putting a fold-out screen to separate that room from the rest of my house because there's a separate entrance. But I don't know if that's the best idea, if that would be safe. I mean, you only have one client at a time. I don't know how I would feel about that. Hello, out in the bushes. How are you doing? Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I think I might. Do y'all think it would make it worse to have a glass of blueberry wine? I don't know. But, I've got medication and it has not been, nothing has been working. Nothing. And I don't take like OPIATES or anything like that. So, I just don't know what to do. I need some relief. I need some relief. My poor husband looks at me like he wishes he could do something to fix it. He can't. I should have drank a glass of blueberry wine on Thanksgiving. And dummy me didn't do it. No, I probably would have made things worse. Try it a little, see how you feel. Maybe that's a good idea. Henry says, yes, exactly, you wrote one. The rest are exactly the same with a bit of fine-tuning. Thank you, Care Bear. You don't think about, I think about, I'm going to be a hypnotherapist and a therapist and just help people. Before I worked under other people's shingles. There were many of us. I worked at a hospital and I worked at a behavioral health and all that stuff. going out on your own, you don't think about all the other implications of the fine stuff you have to do. Till now, and you're like, I don't like that part. That's not my thing. I don't like that part. I hope you have a good December this year. Was a good year overall. I'll talk to you later. Well, take care of yourself, Romeo. Hit and run. I surely don't do my tree when December 1st comes. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to my little brother tomorrow. Christian. Happy birthday to my little brother Christian tomorrow. We were all born on the 3rd of the month. Not December. We're not all born in December, but all of us have the 3rd as our birthdays. But happy birthday to my little brother. He's not so little. He ended up being he's built. He ended up being the built brother. And my other brother's tall and thin. Well, Christian's tall too, but I sure will. Christian ended up being the muscular one. Let's put it that way. Sometimes I think I need to get a new song. And my daughter's trying as hard as she can. She wants to move out as hard as she can. She goes on a date last night. This tells you how old I'm starting to feel. The guy comes to her work, brings her a dozen roses. She goes on a date last night. He's coming to the house to pick her up. She's not quite ready. He comes into the driveway, and I'm saying, Eden? I hear her phone tingle. I said, isn't he going to come to the door to come in, pick you up, knock on the door? Oh, Mama, it's not the 80s and 90s. That's not how dates go anymore. They text you or ring you on the phone to tell you they're out in the driveway. People don't come knocking on the door and come in. I was like, what the hell? That's not how it goes anymore. She said, no, because he doesn't know you and Daddy. Now, that used to be the gentlemanly thing to do. They'd come knock on the door, ask for your daughter, maybe sit down while they wait, whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. They text their date and say, I'm here. I'm waiting in the driveway. I'm waiting for you. And then the girl says, I'll be out in a minute. It's like, are you serious? What happened to chivalry? That doesn't happen anymore. I'd make him come to my door. Make him come to my door. And then Eden has me watching the closing. Oh, yeah, they do. She has me watching the closing of The Golden Bachelor. And he has 2 women on a string. And she goes, Mama, now this one, they're real connected. They got a rhythm. They're real connected. They could almost finish each other's thoughts. You know what I mean? And there he goes, making this woman think the whole time that she's the one. Sorry, I got chocolate drops. That she is the one. And she's very intuitive. And right when they go on a date, the last date, she can feel it. She knows it. I don't know if y'all watch Golden Bachelor, but she knows something's up. She can tell by the look on his face. And last night, when they spent the night together and he spent the night with the other woman, something flipped. And all of a sudden, he's into the other woman. And decides to get engaged to the other woman. And I just didn't get good. I didn't get that good energy from the other woman. What changed overnight? I mean, the other woman basically said, "Sorry, I'm eating these," that she rattled his cage. Well, I have to give it to them, both of them. I need to not do that. Both of them had lost spouses. Now, they did have that in common. But he seemed to be more energetically connected to the first woman. You know what I mean? And it just seemed real off that he picked the other one. Now what about that? What about that? My honey did not get my. I'm going to call him. I know he doesn't want to be on screen, but he'll take my call. Unless he's in the bathroom. But he still take my call. Care Bear says power of the puss. Honey, would you please get me a glass of blueberry wine with ice? A glass of blueberry wine with ice? Yes, to see if it would tone down this pain. Thank you, honey. I love you. Bye. Yeah, he didn't get my message. Yeah, probably scripted. But my daughter loved that Golden Bachelor. She didn't watch the other ones, but she loved that. I'd like to see the woman that got denied on there, but she said something about she got dumped again or turned down again. So that's really sad. You know, it just makes you sad. Another way, do any of you on here have any special Christmas wishes? Do any of you have any special Christmas wishes? I didn't talk tonight either, Christmas. Christmas wishes. I accidentally went psychic on, now it's been 2 of my clients. Thank gosh, it's only been 2. Because I don't have an option but to tell them what I get, because I don't want their loved ones hanging out in my house. I can't have that. That's no bueno. Shoeless one says, "Nah, sleep through it." Sleep is good, but sleep is not my friend lately. The doctors even give me muscle relaxers, which usually knock me out, but only for a limited time. And who wants to be, a noodle all the time? Yeah, interesting. That's a good word for it, Shirley Marie. But yeah, I never knew it was going to interrupt my hypnotherapy. That was one thing I did not anticipate. Thank you, honey. Looks like grape juice. It does look like grape juice. See me make a little face. You can tell I'm not used to drinking alcohol, like almost at all. But when I do go out and we have an alcoholic beverage, I will typically drink a what are the drinks that you usually see on TV and they put olives in them? I just glitched out. Hey, Willow. You know the ones that they put olives in on TV? What are they called? Somebody help me. Help me. A martini. Hey, JC Bear, sweetest heart. How are you doing? But I don't drink the ones with the martini. I will drink a variation of them. Like I'll drink a lemon one or some other form of it. I don't think I have tried the one with just the olive yet because I don't know how it tastes. No pressure to anybody, but if you want to come up, you can. Same here. Just got home, looked to see if Dana's alive, and I am. I'm alive and slightly alive. But I'm going to drink this and see if it helps. It reminds me, the color reminds me of that grape juice. My grandfather used to take grape juice and put some in iced tea. He used to flavor his iced tea with a little bit of grape juice. Rainy and cold here. It's been rainy. One day it's cold. One day it's warm. One day it's cold. That's how it's been rolling. Not my friend. Welch's grape juice. That's what it is, Henry. Welch's grape juice. Chasey Bear always reminds me of Winnie the Pooh. I've been watching a lot of cheesy Christmas movies lately. Cheesy Christmas movies where there's no violence. You can pretty much tell what's going to happen at the end. You can almost script it yourself. I look for how many stars they have. It's not going to bring you down, generally speaking. Or I look for a comedy and I just chill. That's about it. I don't want to watch anything destructive, violent, anything that's going to mess with my juju, my aura, and whatever, you know. There has been enough stuff going on in the world, and that's negative and all that stuff. I don't need it messing with my energy. Nope and nope and nope. I watch a lot of witchy movies lately. Love it. I get it. Shoeless One says, Die Hard at Christmas is great. Isn't that the one with, oh, Dana. He has that condition where he's losing a lot of his bearings now. I love him. He's so sweet. Bruce Willis. Yeah. And he used to star in a show a long time ago that I loved that people forget about called Moonlighting. That was a good show. I don't see reruns of that. Like ever. They had a Christmas movie out last night that was pretty good. Called Holly, was it Holly Lane? I want to say it was Holly Lane. Holly Lane. Was it Holly Lane? Dana. Yeah. No. It wasn't Holly Lane. It was something along that line, though. Had Eddie Murphy in it. That was a pretty good movie. If anybody watched it. Yeah, it had Sybil Shepherd in it. You watched that, didn't you, JC Bear? But I mean, it was a cute movie yesterday. Steven was laughing about it. I haven't seen any Candy Cane Lane. That's what it was. I have not seen an Eddie Murphy movie in like forever, but it came out yesterday. Candy Cane Lane. I mean, Eddie Murphy has been not in something in a long time. And then Steven, I caught him watching not the Grinch. Maybe it was. Yeah, Moonlighting was really good show. They had a lot of chemistry, him and Sybil Shepherd. I don't see her around like ever. She's got to still be alive. Man, she didn't get canceled. So many people have gotten canceled these days, so every time you turn around, somebody's getting canceled for doing stupid things, or they're finding out they did stupid things in the past. But Lord have mercy, you look at some of these older actors and actresses, you dig far enough in their past, you're going to find something stupid. You're going to find something stupid. For sure, for sure. Oh, you've been watching Bewitched and Buffy? Willow? I never ever got into Buffy. I think I've seen a couple of shows of Buffy, but I never really got into Buffy back in the day. Now, I watched Bewitched when I was a kid and watched all the reruns. Recently, I came upon the show Flying Nun on Prime. Steven and I started watching that. But yeah, I'd like to see some new shows, new Christmas shows. But I'd like to see, they never do new comedies anymore. New 30-minute comedies. Shoot, we need to write some ourselves. What if we all, as a group, came up with some 30-minute shows ourselves? We got good enough brains to do that. We have good enough brains. No. I know they didn't get along outside of Moonlighting, but as the show itself, what we saw is what I'm talking about. What we actually saw. The show itself was good. It appeared on the show they had chemistry. You get what I'm saying? Well, girl, you got to quit knocking yourself down. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You got to lift. You got to lift. You keep knocking, nobody's going to be knocking. If you keep knocking, nobody's going to be knocking. You can't expect what you want when you keep knocking yourself. Just not going to happen like that. That's when you get stuff. You get that, not the stuff you want. Good, you're writing a book. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. But you get my point Willow. You do get my point that I am making. You cannot want flowers to grow in your garden, girl, if you keep putting darkness over the top of the seeds. You know what I mean? You have to put the sunshine on it. And you're doing pendulum work soon. Okay. You're doing pendulum work. So how is that fixing? What's that got to do with what I'm telling you? That's what I want to know. What's that got to do with what I'm telling you? Oh, I got a good name for some of y'all in here. Bobcat Goldthwait. That's a name that came up yesterday, and I was like, what happened to him? Bobcat Goldthwait. His name is hard to say. I was like, what happened to him? What happened to that man? What happened to that comedian? If I remember correctly, he used to be pretty funny. I think I'm depending on these chocolate drops to help me out too, because this blueberry wine and these chocolate drops are actually pretty good together. And you don't typically see me eating Jack on YouTube. And I'm a cheap tipsy person. Just these little bitty bits of sips making me feel a little woozy. Tipsy Dana is silly Dana. Tipsy Dana is silly Dana. And it's dropping. I think this week, if I have time, I'm going I may have already said that. A no face, just a picture of something moving, maybe, and maybe do a hypnosis for sleep or something like that video on here. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, but I may just do something like that on here, or put it on I have a new YouTube. I have no videos on it yet, but it's for my it is for my hypnotherapy practice. I need to start putting videos on it, but it will strictly be for hypnotherapy. Would anybody be interested in a video like that for sleep or something that you just listen to put you to sleep? That you put your headphones on and just chillax and go to sleep. And just go to sleep. Or maybe listen to a hypno story and go to sleep. Close your eyes and go to sleep. What is that a picture of, Shelly? Oh, it's a picture of somebody putting their hand up. And then I could just open up that channel and connect it to this channel, and you can just go listen to things when you want to de-stress or go to sleep, things like that. Yeah. Is everybody doing okay in general? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you eat lots of food? I know it's not a Canada Thanksgiving. I've been looking at videos lately. By the way, of all the dupes you can get at Dollar Tree. I don't know if Canada has Dollar Tree, by the way, or even if Australia has Dollar Tree. You might. Um, but they're making things that are just in similar boxes as the popular items that are basically the same product for like 5 times cheaper. Willow says she works on Thanksgiving at her new job that you started. You quit your hospital job? Okay, so what are you doing now, Willow? You have a what? Dollar? What is that? Dollar a Mia? Dollar a Mia? Never heard of it, but I have to assume it's like a Dollar Tree. Except Dollar Tree used to be every single thing in there was $1. You could walk in and pick up things like this, and it would be like you had a buggy full, and it was like you barely spent anything. Now you walk in Dollar Tree, it's $1.25, $1.25, $1.25. Some things are $5. Some things are $5 now. So inflation hits a Dollar Tree, but it's still cheaper than most things. So you work. Okay, you quit your hospital job. I gotta scroll down to get the tea. In a retirement home. So how do you like it, Willow? You had a lot of people to celebrate with, Willow. Hey, that's an idea, Shoeless One. If you get enough blokes, and maybe blokes is, I don't know if is bloke a bad word? Maybe I shouldn't have used it. I thought blokes meant friend. Forgive me if it's a bad word. I retract it. If you get enough guys in Australia to get together, maybe you guys could open something similar, like a Dollar Tree, and make a lot of money. Maybe you could do that. Very good. I'm glad you like it, Willow. I hope they pay you very well. We have Dollar General too, but you know what? Dollar General has gotten where it's going up in price. You have Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and Family Dollar. Yeah, we got that too. I have a Family Dollar close by, but to be honest, I need to go check it out because I haven't been there in probably years, actually. I don't know what their prices are like. Yeah, when you work in one of those homes, those people there really need care and love and to be listened to. Yeah, very rewarding. Ina and I were talking about, she was talking about teaching, and I was saying, all kids gravitate to her, but she would be really, really excellent at working in a special needs class. I mean, it's her life, but she would be excellent. Yeah. Also, I don't know who's interested, but I'm doing a special code, and I may even do a bigger one on my website for Christmas. If anybody's interested, and I do sell gift cards. And like I said, do everything from hypnotherapy for weight loss to quit smoking, for trauma, if you're afraid to fly, if you want to jump higher, run faster, um, literally just about everything. Cancer patients, all kinds of stuff. We know you are, Willow, and you are just Miss Popularity, Willow, across the YouTube platform. I'm going to head off, need to practice for my sound immersion on Tuesday night. Boy, Sheila's, I would wish sometime, um, even if we couldn't see it live, which I would like. Shelly Marie, that is way too much. Thank you so very kindly, but that is way more than generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so humbled. Thank you. Whoa, thank you. Um, I want to tell you, Sheila Swan, if we couldn't see it live, because I know it might mess up, it might mess up the vibe there. I don't know. If you could ever video something like that so we could see it and hear it, that would be incredible. I don't know if you could even do that, but would love to see or hear it. If you could ever video it. But anyway, you go get your rest. But yeah, that would be awesome. What are my thoughts on ketamine therapy with trauma therapy? I know some doctors use it with patients, and there have been success with it. I mean, I'm not opposed if it's helping people. I would have to look into it more myself and do more research. I'm not in judgment against it. I know that it has helped some people. But again, I would have to do more research before I would have any explicit, with young kids, I would be more cautious. But with adults, I mean, I've heard there's been a lot of success so I can't naysay it entirely. But like I said, I would have to do more research. You know? Sheila says, I gotta open it way up before I can see it. I'm learning gong therapy at the moment, plus native Indian flute with drum and crystal bowls. Have to keep experimenting. That sounds amazing. Sounds really amazing. But if you could ever, if you're doing it with people and stuff, if you could ever, like I said, find a way to share it, it would be awesome. Love to you all. Love to you and yours as well. Sheila, get some rest. I know you need it. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Shelly. Cannot believe you did that. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, you go to different communities and you're a moderator. People know you. That's why. There's some things I want to know. I'm not sure if ketamine or hypnosis would help me find out what I want to know. I think something happened to me in my childhood, but can't put the pieces together. Okay, if you think it's SA or something like that, I wouldn't do hypnosis simply because here's the thing. Going back in your childhood to look for things like that, your memories can play tricks on you. Hey, Guru of Baseball Cards, how are you, Guru? I appreciate you so much. When you go back that far in your memories and go back in your unconscious, when you're a kid, your memories can get scattered and you can get a lot of true memories and you can get some false memories. And it's dangerous, especially when it's something like that, because someone can get accused of something that didn't necessarily happen. Because sometimes you're picking up on pieces of things that you remember in conversations, bits and pieces and parts. Is that what you're trying to see if something occurred, Care Bear? Am I correct or no? Are you trying to look to see if SA occurred or no? Or is that something you don't want to talk about here? Forgive me for going straight to there. But I just know that anytime someone's trying to find out something like that, I would not recommend it with ketamine or hypnosis because you're a little kid. And look, let me put it this way. When I was 5, hey, Virginia Wolf, when I was 5, something happened to me. I've remembered it all these years. All these years. No question. It was emblazoned in my head. And there was no way around it. It's just there. If a person has to use hypnosis or ketamine, odds are it is probably a false memory. Does that make sense? A feeling of, or a sensation of, maybe an intuition of a person having the ability to have, how do I say, inclinations or possibilities of being that way. But I would say don't go either way, Care Bear, because you could get false. They won't even use it in court for that. Hey, Spartan Dan and Virginia Wolf, been a while. Nice to see you. And sometimes you can get little tiny clips and pieces and parts from dreams that wash into your unconscious too. It's just no, I wouldn't do it. I know you do, Willow. How have you been, Guru of Baseball Cards? Did you already get married, Guru? And please check out his channel. He is a heck of a human being. He is one wonderful human being. So is Virginia Wolf, Spartan Dan. Oh, I'm glad you're getting better, Spartan Dan. You know what? I actually think it may be in my head, but I actually think this might be helping some. It's kind of bitter taste to it a little bit, though. You just may be picking up on the people more, Care Bear. They just may have some weird inclinations. Virginia Woolf says, "Hi, Shelly. How I spent Smart Dan? Oh, wow. You were sick too? I'm sorry. I guess you didn't get to enjoy your food. I heard a bug was going around. Thank you, Care Bear. I didn't know it was that obvious in my voice, but get tense when you don't feel good. Oh, wow, you were in quarantine? Oh, did you have the C word, Virginia? Hey, Coffee Walks and whatever. How are you doing? You have a channel. Everybody, please check out Coffee Walks. Do you ever wish at Christmas that people would get back to the days of yore when they created thoughtful gifts or just did thoughtful gifts instead of all the, oh, I've got an Amazon list. I've got nieces and sister-in-law and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, we've got a list on Amazon that you can look at to get our gifts for Christmas. And half the time when you go on there, there's a lot of expensive stuff, right? And I'm sitting there going, my husband's still having interviews. He doesn't have a job yet. I don't know what Christmas is going to look like yet, and I'm afraid to look at the list. Usually my nieces, the things they put on their list are very expensive. And I'm of the mind that I want people to have what they like, but by the same token, when you give them stuff that's already on an Amazon list, people already know what they're getting. Right? So where's the surprise in that? And where's the thoughtfulness in that? Am I wrong? Am I talking to myself? I think I'm talking to myself. I think I'm talking to my blueberry wine. Oh, I hope you feel better, Dan. Hope you feel better, Virginia Woolf. Hope everybody feels better. That's crappy when everybody's getting sick. I think I had a conversation with myself. I am drinking blueberry wine, Dan, because I've been dealing with extreme pain for 2 days and nothing has been helping. But it feels like this may be taking the edge off. Yesterday, I go old school and just get something random. You have to have a skill to be able to make gifts for someone. Well, I mean, even going to somewhere and going, oh, this looks like my brother. This looks like my brother might like it. Or this looks like my friend so and so. Or maybe I could make something for this friend. But no, people put these Amazon lists down. You know, I have never been able to do it. I've never been able to put a list down for somebody because, A, I feel like I'm telling somebody how much money to spend on me, which makes me the most uncomfortable in the whole wide world. I don't want to tell somebody how much money to spend on me. That feels weird to me, to tell somebody how much money to spend on me and to tell them what to go get me. Ew, ew, and ew. Oh, ooh, don't put me on your TV screen. I look like hell. I don't want to tell somebody how much money to spend on me. That feels gross. And secondly, it feels weird to tell somebody what to get me. Then I already know what they're getting me. I could have just bought that myself. You know what I mean? It just feels weird. Someone took the wedding invitation that we sent for our wedding and made a nice framed piece with a date on it, and it is on our wall, and I love it because it reminds me of our anniversary. Oh yeah, me and Steven have been so stressed out. We literally both forgot our anniversary this year. Literally forgot our anniversary. I was talking to a client, and right in the middle of talking to a client, I was like, oh yeah, and my husband and I was like, oh no, we forgot our anniversary. And we have been married 23 years this year on November 18th. We have never done that, forgotten our anniversary. Yeah, that's stressed. It's so nice to see JC Bear. He definitely needed to take some time away. I like thoughtful gifts and keepsakes and things that are, nobody else has, things that are rare, Like my grandmother did a couple of paintings years back, oil paintings that are one of a kind. Hey, boo boo, that now she's not here, and they're special, and I'll never get her back, and I look at them all the time, things like that. I'm a sucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can understand JC Bear. I just, you know, even though I'm only looking at your avatar, JC Bear, I like seeing your pretty face. You know what I mean? I like seeing your pretty face. And Virginia Woolf, I think you haven't been coming around. Well, you've been sick, but you were supposed to do that song. Yeah, I think I got the idea from Gogo the Yoga from Goga. He was playing the song the whole time, and I think it makes it feel better, doesn't it? But Virginia Woolf's supposed to do his funny song for us. I heard him sing it live on another channel. I was like, how dare he? How dare he sing it on another channel? And he has not done that on here. I'm so hurt and disappointed. I can't even deal with it. Cannot even deal with it. What am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about that? He sings. He sings. Pretty boy sings. You know? Yeah, it makes me feel chill in here. Makes me feel like I should be having a glass of blueberry wine. I know, right, JC Bear? Shame on me for eating milk chocolate drops in here. I cooked so much for Thanksgiving. I cooked shoot, what are those pies? There's chocolate pies that are, kind of crunchy on the top. Chocolate, thank you, Eden. she knows I was glitching. Chocolate chess pies, and then chocolate pecan pies, green beans with potatoes, mashed potatoes, broccoli cheese casserole. Oh, Dana, don't glitch. Oh, I got chocolate on this book. Broccoli cheese casserole. Oh yeah, sweet potato souffle with of course it had brown sugar, marshmallows, pecans, and then I put that sweetened condensed milk and other things in it. And I made a big turkey that I glazed all night and stuff. And I made turkey breast. See when I put out the turkey breast, when everybody left, I still had the big turkey. Still had that big ass turkey. People had rolls and eggs, and my mom brought dressing, and my sister-in-law brought hot corn and mac and cheese. I don't know, there was 10 tons of food. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Virginia Will says he got super drunk on blueberry wine one night. Was on Mars. He said he loves blueberry wine. You made a cat-shaped cake today? You put it on your channel as a short? Did you have icing on it, Virginia Wolf? Did you make it from scratch? Or was it boxed? Monsieur, was it boxed? Did you have icing on it? Was it delicioso? Oh, honey, you should have been here with Tupperware. I would have been, take some more, take some more, take some more, take some more. Please. Or are you talking to Virginia Woolf? I bet it did taste good. Yum. Oh, I think that blueberry wine is taking the edge off the pain. If I had known that, I would have drank some of this earlier. For sure. I definitely would. Well, you most definitely are some of the most wonderful people I have ever known. You love turkey? I've got a turkey cooker. I wonder if I can cook other things in that turkey cooker. Or if it's only good for turkey. Hey, we all slip. You know what? You guys have made me feel so much better. I just didn't have any kind of plan. I did not have the wherewithal to have any kind of plan tonight. I just couldn't do it. That paper was kicking my butt too. Ooh, spaghetti sounds good. Spaghetti definitely sounds good. Well, folks, I think I'm going to start wrapping it up here. Yeah, you can't go wrong with pasta. Do you guys love Olive Garden? Do you have Olive Garden around where you are, JC Bear? You have to get up in 5 hours? Good night, Shelly Marie. So much love to you, and thank you. Thank you again, Shelly Marie, for that more than generous super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that I'm going to head off myself and eat some food, go get some rest, and I want all of you to feel better, give yourself self-care, love on yourself. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Take care of yourself, and just love on yourself and the ones you're with, right? And remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. Spaghetti, yum. No, I haven't had spaghetti in a while. Sounds delicioso. Glad we got to see Sheila's one too. That's been a while. But everybody, thank you so much for all the love and the care you gave me and others tonight. It's your birthday tomorrow, Shelly? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelly. Happy birthday to you. I will have to pass on a session to you, Shelly Marie. Everybody wished Shelly Marie happy birthday tomorrow. She's got my little brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Shelly Marie. Hearts for Shelly Marie. Hearts for Shelly Marie. Happy birthday, Shelly. Wow. We love you, Shelly. So much love to you, Shirley. Everybody, have a wonderful night. Send love and light and good wishes and prayers and so much birthday wishes to Shelly Marie. Night, everybody. I will see you next time. Take care. And here we go. Bye, everybody. Thank you.